All right, books. I take books and I put them on my brain. So here's what I'm doing right now with books. I need to learn a lot very quickly right now because Rich 20. It's funny because Rich 20 is growing quickly, and I think I've gotten it as far as I can just by like figuring things out, right? And so now I need to start actively learning more to be a better CEO. Like being a CEO is actually a thing, right? It's like that's a position, just like any other job. It's a thing. Go this way. So I've been reading a lot of books, and I was talking to my friend Tom, who is the founder of Quest, Tom Bilyeu. He's awesome, and he recommended that I read audiobooks or listen to audiobooks more quickly, like 2 to 2.5 speed. And I didn't think it was possible at first. I'm like, dude, that's too fucking fast. But then I started doing it, and it really works. You can actually do it, especially two x speed is actually very doable. 2.5 is very doable too, especially if you're not multitasking. So I've been reading a lot of books recently. I'm going to give you 3 book recommendations, and I'm going to give you some notes that I took on them. Okay? So what I do is I take notes on most of the books that I read. First one that I think you should read this month, whenever you get a chance. Built to Sell. It's by John Warrillow. Okay, we're going to put it below so you get the book. This book is all about how to build a company that can live without you, and so that means you can sell it. A lot of us, especially when we're starting off freelancing, which I totally recommend, but we build things that require us to be there to run it. And that's cool, but there might be a time when either you don't want to run the company or you can't. So you should build something that doesn't require you and that you can easily be replaced with. And part of this whole idea is that you want to McDonaldize it, okay? You want to make it so that anybody can operate the machinery and it doesn't require you. And not only will that make it easier for you to, run the company on a day-to-day basis, but it will make it more valuable to people who want to eventually buy it. So a couple notes here. Let's see. When you're building a service-based business, you want to try to productize things as much as possible. So one example of that might be if you are building a social media company where you want to do social media management or content development or, filming like we're doing right now for a company. These are really popular businesses right now because they're much needed services. Rather than just charging by the hour, you'd package your services and you'd figure out what most people need and then create products where everyone gets the same thing. All right, you get, for X amount of dollars, you're going to get 5 social media posts, you're going to get us to write 2 blog articles, and we're going to shoot 2 videos for you a month, something like that, right? And this way, every single client knows what they're getting. It's really easy to determine what your prices are, how to produce it, and then you can sell the products more easily because you can tell people exactly what they're getting rather than just, hey, yeah, I'll come on and manage for you. Productize it. When you order a Happy Meal from McDonald's, it's going to come with a burger, fries, and a toy, right? So, first book, Built to Sell. All right, looking through my notes here. Let's see. Second book. What do I want to give you? Should we do business books, George, or should we just do all types of books?
Do 3 business books this time, and then
all right.
Next video we could shoot for another topic.
3 business books. Next one. Power of Broke by Damon John. I like this book, and if you're new to the game of entrepreneurship, it's going to be super revelatory for you. If you've been doing it for a while, it's not going to have as many actionable tips, but I think the biggest thing that I got from this book is understanding that when you're in the beginning stages of a business and you don't have a lot of money to invest in yourself, that there's a certain amount of creativity that comes from having to think bigger with small means. He said something that's important. He said, it's not about the money behind you, it's about the money in front of you, right? So a lot of people think that they need a lot of money to get going. They think that they need a lot of money to fund themselves. But sometimes actually having a lot of money in the beginning of the business is to your detriment because you don't really know how to spend it. You don't really know how to use the resources, and also makes you lazy. Not having a lot of money in the beginning is good because it keeps you sharp. When your means are small, your creativity is higher. And so the book kind of chronicles Damon's whole journey through the creative process of like building up FUBU. He had all these really interesting creative campaigns. One of the things he talked about was how since they didn't have enough money to really buy proper billboards, they went to shop owners in New York. And you know, every night they close on the shops and they have like these aluminum blinds, these steel blinds they pull down. They said, hey, listen, you know, we're going to pay you a small amount of money, and in exchange, can we put our logos, like spray paint them, graffiti them on your shop covers? And the shop owners like this because they would clean the garages or clean the aluminum siding, so it looked nice. And then every night around like 7 p.m., you know, dozens of shops would close the blinds, close the sidings, and now there are FUBU advertisements all across the street. And it's an interesting way to get the same effect of a billboard, but for much less money and in a more creative way that's more noticeable than a billboard anyway. So, Power of Broke, very good. It's below. Also, shout out to Damon because him and I share an agent. So, Kirsten is the best. Okay. Third book. What do I want to give you? What should I give him, George? Oh, that one's too deep. That one's too deep for you guys. It's too deep. I stepped on that yesterday when we were. There's one branch here right by the office. If you guys come down to Santa Monica, there's one branch. This is the branch that everyone falls on. Okay, Automatic Customer. This one is also by John Warrillow, so it's like a twofer with this author. It's the same guy as Built to Sell. I didn't mean for it to be like that, but that's just what it is. So, Automatic Customer is about creating a subscription-based business, and it talks about how you create a business built on recurring revenue. So this is the next level up from just building a business that sells one-off products. If you want to build a business where people are buying from you on a consistent basis, whether you want to build a membership site or you want to create like, oh, what else does he have? You know, like a membership club, or they're doing these things now like BarkBox, or Ty Lopez has these mentor boxes. These box services where you're sending out things on a monthly basis, or you want to do like a mastermind where you're charging for that. All these different month-to-month types of businesses are really great because they ensure cash flow on a consistent basis. And they create a sustainable business model where you're not always hustling to get the next sale. As long as you keep your current customers happy, you're going to be fine. So Rich 20 has anywhere between $20,000 and $30,000 a month of recurring revenue because we have products that have long-term payment plans. You know, and we'll cut it down to $97 a month times 12 months, and it helps us out because it builds recurring revenue for us, and helps our clients out and our customers out because they don't have to pay as much every month to get our product. That's the third book. Learn about that. John Warrillow, The Automatic Customer. We're going to put it down in the notes below. These are your books for the week. Check them out. I recommend you check them out on Audible as well. Jack it up to 2 or 2.5 speed. Get these books in. I'm already on book 14, and it's like the 25th of the year, so let's do it. Let's do it. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. I'm going to be dropping stuff like this every day, and this is the stuff that I'm learning along the way. You're going to need it too, so subscribe to get updates. All right, talk to you guys soon. Peace.